Hello friends, welcome back to our channel Study per Square Centimeter. I hope you all are doing fine. And as from the title of the video, it's clear that we are going to have a chit chat session on XAT 2021. So before any further ado, let's just dive into the video. So there are three important things that we are going to discuss one by one today. The first one is the pattern of XAT 2021, which we are expecting to be similar to that of 2020. First of all, friends, you will be provided with a question paper comprising of two parts, part 1 and part 2. Your part 1 will comprise of further three sections, which are verbal, comprising of 26 questions, decision making, comprising of 21 questions, and quant section, comprising of 28 questions. So, in nutshell, you have 75 questions from part 1. Next will be your part 2 comprising of 25 questions from general knowledge. So in all, you have 100 questions to be attempted. Next, coming to the timings, you will be given 180 minutes, that is 3 hours to attempt all those 100 questions. Guys, now listen carefully to the thing that I am going to share. As by now you know that you have 100 questions in all, but XAT doesn't consider GK portion in the final score. Yes, it doesn't consider GK in the final score. That is, the number of marks you obtain in part 1 would be counting in your final score, and which means that your percentile will be entirely based on part 1. So all you need to do is focus on those 75 questions of part 1 to grab a seat in any of the MBA colleges in India. Now, coming to the marking scheme, for each right answer, you will be awarded 1 mark and 0.25 marks will be deducted for each wrong attempt. So, the maximum a student can score is 75 if we only talk about part 1, which will be considered for the final cutoff. Next, if we have a look on previous year's percentile cutoff, then a student who scored somewhere around 30 marks gained a percentile of 95 and he or she managed to grab a seat in the top MBA colleges of India. By now, you all must be having a question in your minds that why are we focusing a lot on that? Friends, the answer to this is the list of MBA colleges on your screen which consider that score and represent the most prestigious colleges in India for MBA. The first and the foremost is XLRI, which I hope being an MBA aspirant you all must have heard of as it is Asia's best college for pursuing HRM, and the other colleges are XIMB Bhubaneswar, IMT Ghaziabad, MICA Ahmedabad, KJ Soumya Mumbai, GIM Goa, Tampi Manipal, Great Lakes Chennai for Delhi, and BIMTech Noida. Now let's have a look at previous year's cutoff because somewhere down the line it's going to be same this year also. And there are two programs in XLRI which are BM and HRM. So as you can see on your screens, the male category cutoff was 95 and for the female category the cutoff was 93 for BM. Coming to HRM, you can see that males who pursued engineering had a cutoff of 93 percentile, females who pursued engineering had a cutoff of 95, and non-engineers from male had a cutoff of 90 and non-engineers from female had a cutoff of 88 percentile. Thus, in nutshell, if you score a decent percentile of 95 to 97, then this will lessen down your pressure during interviews and would also enhance your chances of converting your call. So guys, the question that now comes is that how are you going to prepare for XAT 2021? What you can do this is prepare your strategy section wise, okay? So coming to the first section, which is verbal section. Now since you all have already appeared for CAT and you know that CAT focuses predominantly on RCs, but the case is different when we talk about XAT, as you need to focus on other topics which include analogies, grammar, vocab, critical reasoning and everything in short. For this, I would highly recommend you to go through previous year question papers and practice mocks as much as you can. The next is your decision making section. Now guys, this is one particular section which is only asked in XAT and that is why students are not well prepared and well informed about it. So if you want any detailed videos on decision making, then I can surely come up with them as I myself have secured 98.73 percentile in DM last year. Next will be your quant section. The syllabus is almost as same as CAT, but the difficulty level is surely higher than this. So one thing I would recommend you all is that you must practice at least 5 years previous year question papers, as many a times questions have been repeated from this section. For GK, that is your last section, general knowledge comprising of 25 questions, it will contain both your static GK as well as your current affairs. And for this, you may follow our Instagram handle, as we are posting daily current affairs there, and the link for the same is given in the description box. Also, if you have any further queries, you may directly contact us on WhatsApp. Thank you and best of luck for your exam.